He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. You cannot open a book without learning something. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. All things one has forgotten scream for help in dreams. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. A wise general makes a point of foraging of the enemy. Some people look for a beautiful place, others make a place beautiful. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. The goal is to reduce the time of suffering, not eliminate it. Once you really know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing about you. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. Health is hearty. Health is harmony. Health is happiness. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder, and yet no real disorder at all. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. You often meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. When something can be read without effort, great effort has gone into its writing. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. I'm glad I see with my eyes and not the pages I've read. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. Keep your best wishes close to your heart and watch what happens. What is of the greatest importance in war is extraordinary speed. One cannot afford to neglect opportunity. Heaven does without doing, through its purity. Earth does without doing, through its calmness. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Perhaps home is not a place, but simply an irrevocable condition. Start writing, no matter what. the water does not flow until the faucet is turned on. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry.